a camping adventure that turns them into a feast on the cannibals' dinner table. The film opens with three men named Marcus, Will, and Aaron who are traveling to a forest for a weekend getaway, planning to camp and hike. Before continuing their trip, they stop at a bar to grab some food.
Smell that? That smells good.
There, Marcus notices a beautiful woman sitting alone. Her name is Haley. Seeing her, Marcus decides to flirt and try his luck with her. What he doesn't realize, however, is that Haley is already married to a man named Jeremy. When Jeremy catches Marcus hitting on his wife, he becomes furious, and a fight breaks out between the two men.
Here.
Can we help you?
Well, it's a little late for that.
Jeremy!
The bar owner quickly intervenes and throws them out for disturbing the customers. After the commotion, Marcus, Will, and Aaron continue their journey. Along the way, they notice two people who have pulled over by the side of the road, but strangely, both are wearing masks to cover their faces. The sight makes them uneasy, but they decide to ignore it and keep driving. After a long trip, the group finally reaches their planned camping route.
Suck it up, fellas.
It turns out that besides the three of them, there's also a couple who are their friends, Jordan and Casey, who arrived earlier. They begin dividing up tasks. Marcus is in charge of setting up the tent. Will and Casey go collect branches for a campfire, while Aaron and Jordan head to a nearby river to fetch clean water.
I miss him.
He'll be good.
Get easy, Daniel Boone. Don't hurt yourself, all right?
You want to sit for a minute?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, yeah, not at all.
Thanks.
Time passes and night falls. They light a bonfire and start partying with alcohol.
Brother, Aaron.
I'm your only
Will.
Mellow kind.
Aaron drinks too much, gets completely drunk, and ends up vomiting.
Point to see who grabs the pukey out.
All five of them eventually fall asleep, some inside the tent, others outside, too wasted to care. The next morning, Marcus and Aaron are startled when a large man carrying chains and an axe suddenly appears. The man, whom we'll call John, stares at them with an unsettling look. Without saying a word, he eventually walks away. Afterwards, Aaron and Marcus prepare breakfast. Meanwhile, elsewhere in the forest, Jeremy and Haley are out hunting deer. They stop not far from where Marcus and his friends set up camp. Jeremy invites Haley to join him deeper into the woods, but she refuses, choosing instead to wait in the car while Jeremy goes off alone. As he moves through the trees, he suddenly hears the sound of someone whistling. He tries to find the source of the sound, but suddenly an arrow flies straight into Jeremy's back, leaving him struggling to move properly. Desperate and in pain, Jeremy screams for help, hoping Haley will hear him. Unfortunately, Haley has her earphones on and is listening to music, completely unaware of his cries. Moments later, the mysterious man brutally kills Jeremy. Some time passes, and Haley grows increasingly worried as Jeremy hasn't returned. She decides to go after him into the forest. While walking through the woods, she finds Jeremy's hat lying on the ground. At that very moment, the mysterious man appears, chases her down, and knocks her unconscious. Back to Marcus and his friends. Before continuing their hike, they sit down for breakfast. Marcus and Aaron tell the others about the large man carrying chains and an axe who approached them earlier that morning. The man left without saying a word, and they assume he might just be the landowner who was startled to see campers on his property. After breakfast, they decide to start hiking to enjoy the view from the top of the hill, leaving some of their gear and tents behind.
Just maybe get to stop.
I don't know if I want to break yet.
After walking for a while, exhaustion starts to hit, and some of them take a break. Casey, however, chooses to stay behind and enjoy the natural scenery.
All right. See you in a minute.
While he's taking in the view, he hears strange noises coming from the woods. Suddenly, a mysterious man appears and kills Casey on the spot.
What the hell was that?
Casey's scream echoes through the forest and is heard by the others. Hearing this, Will decides to check on Casey's situation while telling the rest to stay put. When Will gets there, he's horrified to see two masked men fighting over Casey's body. Unfortunately, Will accidentally steps on a branch, alerting them to his presence. Panicked, he sprints back to his friends and yells for them to run, promising to explain everything later. As they flee through the woods, a sudden arrow hits Jordan in a vital area, killing her instantly. Seeing her lifeless body, Will, Marcus, and Aaron run for their lives, heading back to the tent to retrieve their car keys. While Marcus is frantically searching for the keys, one of the masked killers, armed with a bow, approaches them. Without realizing it, the second killer sneaks up from behind, and before they can react, he attacks and kills Marcus. Now only Will and Aaron manage to escape from the two psychopaths. They keep running deeper into the forest, trying to get as far away as possible. Time passes quickly, and before they know it, night has fallen. Still lost in the woods and exhausted, they decide to rest for a while, but neither of them realizes that the two killers have already found them. The psychopaths suddenly appear from behind, brutally murdering Will on the spot, while Aaron is knocked unconscious and dragged to a cabin deep in the forest. Time passes. Since Haley hasn't returned home since yesterday, her father grows increasingly worried. He goes to the police station and meets an old friend of his, Sheriff Marty. Haley's father explains that his daughter went missing after going hunting and never came back. Hearing this, Haley's father and Marty immediately head to the area where she disappeared. After searching around for some time, they find an abandoned car. It turns out to be Will's. Realizing something terrible has happened, they venture into the woods to search for Haley. Back in the cabin, Aaron regains consciousness, only to find himself tied up and locked inside. He also sees Haley being held captive in the same place. Both are confused and terrified, having no idea what's happening or why they're there. Not long after, the two psychopaths enter the room and drag Aaron to a dining area to meet their mother, a woman named Lucy. It's then revealed that the family isn't just murderous, they're cannibals who eat human flesh. Lucy introduces her two sons, Jefferson and Cloyd. The reason Lucy doesn't kill Aaron immediately and instead invites him to dinner is because Cloyd has fallen in love with him. Cloyd, who clearly has disturbing desires, wants to have sex with Aaron. But before that, Lucy insists on holding a small wedding ceremony for the two of them. Jefferson then brings out a special dish for Aaron and Cloyd, a horrifying meal made from Will's severed head. Lucy tells Cloyd to eat it, calling it a special and delicious delicacy. Lucy and her two sons devour the human flesh enthusiastically, while Aaron sits there horrified and disgusted by the sight. After the gruesome meal, the twisted wedding ceremony begins.
So loud.
Cloyd is seen wearing a piece of cloth typically worn by women, treating it like a bridal dress. Lucy then instructs Jefferson to injure Aaron's leg so he won't be able to escape. Once the ceremony is over, Cloyd drags Aaron into a bedroom to have sex with him.
Is more than perfect for...
Naturally, Aaron, being a normal man, refuses. While Cloyd and Aaron are occupied, Haley desperately tries to free herself from the ropes binding her hands. After struggling for a while, she finally manages to loosen and untie them. Shortly after, Jefferson enters the room, shocked to find Haley gone. Taking advantage of his surprise, Haley sneaks up from behind and strangles him with a rope. After a brief struggle, Jefferson suffocates to death. With Jefferson dead, Haley searches the cabin and finds a sharp weapon in the dining room. She then quietly moves toward the bedroom, where she suspects Aaron is being held. She creeps closer to Cloyd, who is busy putting on makeup, but Cloyd suddenly notices her and attacks. In the scuffle, Haley drops the knife. It lands near Aaron. Acting quickly, Aaron grabs it and stabs Cloyd. Unfortunately, the wound isn't fatal, and Cloyd manages to stumble out of the cabin, bleeding. Haley rushes to untie Aaron's hands, freeing him. She then grabs the knife and chases after Cloyd into the forest. Eventually, Haley catches up to him and kills him on the spot. Back in the cabin, Aaron, whose leg is badly injured, tries to crawl away. But before he can get far, Lucy appears, enraged after discovering Jefferson's corpse. She slaps Aaron repeatedly, venting her fury. Meanwhile, Haley quietly sneaks back into the cabin to help, but Lucy notices her and easily overpowers her. Lucy attempts to snap Haley's spine, but Haley acts fast and bites into Lucy's neck, tearing into her flesh. Lucy screams in agony as blood gushes out, and within moments, she collapses and dies from massive blood loss. Haley then lifts Aaron and helps him out of the cabin. The two slowly make their way through the woods, searching for a way out. Along the trail, Haley's father and Sheriff Marty spot them. Both Haley and Aaron are wounded and exhausted. They quickly rush to help, carrying them to the hospital for immediate medical treatment. In the final scene, John is shown mourning over Lucy's body. It's revealed that John is Lucy's husband and the father of Jefferson and Cloyd. Heartbroken and devastated by the loss of his entire family, John breaks down in tears, and the story ends.